It's my microphone. Microphone. Stereo microphone. Okay. Think we're good to go. Oh, man. We back. Oh, yeah. Oh, we back. We like Chris Berman. Back. Come on. Okay. Just gotta wait on, YouTube Studio to do its thing, and then we can get on with the huge. Okay. I see myself on YouTube Studio, which means we back, baby. Ah, yeah. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another afternoon edition of Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. As usual on Sundays, Cavs play at 1 o'clock p.m. because, of course. And today, we got ourselves another banger on deck as the Boston Celtics are in town, which means Jayson Tatum. Yeah, that's right, you heard me, Jayson Tatum. Playing in his second game back from his Achilles injury, will be facing off against the Cavaliers with Jaylen Brown and company. The only notable injury on the Celtics is Nikola Vucevic, who hurt his finger last game. He'll be out for a little while. For the Cavaliers, it's Max Strus, as always, Tyrese Proctor out with a quad, and Jarrett Allen, who hurt his knee last game, as you know. There's the injury report. Dean Wade and Donovan Mitchell are playing. Allen, Proctor, and Strus are out. Jaylen Tyson's playing too. I didn't put him on the injury update because he didn't miss last game. I only put him on there if they missed the last game or if they're out, which Jaylen Tyson has a neck issue, but he's playing. That's good to see. Hopefully he doesn't hurt himself. Don't want that. Of course, the Cavs have won 2 in a row after losing 2 in a row. They beat the Nets, and then they got their lick back against the Pistons with James Harden back in the lineup. And for the Celtics, they are 4-1 in their last 5, coming off an impressive win over Dallas in Jayson Tatum's return. Now, before that game, they actually got smoked by the Hornets. And then prior to that, they smoked the crap out of the Nets. Literally, they singed the Nets. And then they beat the Sixers, and then, of course, they took out the Bucks. All 3 really impressive wins by double figures. The Cavs, of course, beat the Knicks, and then injury bug decided to smack us in the face again. We lost to the Bucks and the Pistons, both one-possession games that they should have won, really. And then they beat the Nets and then the Pistons. That's what we've went through. Should be a good game. Cavs, of course, are 6.5 games out of first place in the Central, and the Celtics are just 1.5 games ahead of the Knicks in the Atlantic. A matchup of the 2nd and 4th teams in the East. Boston is 42-21, 21-11 on the road. Cavs are 39-24 overall, 21-11 at home. Starting lineups. First for the Celtics, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser, Jayson Tatum, and Neemias Queta. And the Cavs are 1.5-point favorites. The total 224.5. Money line is even for the Celtics and -120 for the Cavaliers. For the Cavs, their starting 5: Harden, Mitchell, Merrill, Wade, and Mobley. Again, no Jarrett Allen. He's out with a knee injury. He, I think, bumped knees with a piston in the last game. So he's not playing tonight. That sucks, but that's classic Jarrett Allen. You can never count on him to play a full season because he's always finding ways to get hurt, especially this time of year. He always finds a way to get hurt this time of year, I swear to God. There's Jayson Tatum. Cavs are in their blue alternates, the 2010 alternate jerseys. And the Celtics are in their white unis. There's Jayson Tatum. Second game back from his Achilles. Should be a good one. Should be a good one here today. Starting us off. Coming up later tonight on NBC, you have Houston, San Antonio. At 3:30, you have Knicks and Lakers on ABC following this game. All right, let's get it going. Pistons and Heat tonight. Ooh, that'd be a fun one. Dallas, Toronto, Washington, New Orleans, Orlando, Milwaukee. Okay, so here we go. Tip is up and taken by Dean Wade, and we're underway from Rocket Arena. James Harden. First time we're seeing him in these jerseys. Mobley, here's Wade. Merrill, inside, Murray with the dunk. This is pretty cool. This is the first time we see, oh, damn, Merrill, watch out. This is the first time we actually get to see freaking Harden in these jerseys. Thought you'd see Harden in this jersey, bro. What the heck? Here's Keita. Once upon a time, the Sacramento King. Brown. Working on Merrill. Pull up. Bad shot. Brought down by Mitchell. Mitchell races the other way. Gets fouled. And got free throws coming up here. Remember, what was it, last year? I don't think I streamed the game against the Celtics. Cavs were down like $1 billion, and then they stormed back and won. I didn't stream that game, did I? No, I didn't. All right, first free throw is good. Harden playing with that thumb injury. There's Dennis Schroeder. Free throws are good. All right, here comes the Celtics. Derek White against Merrill. Hauser over to Tatum. Tatum against Mobley. He'll pull up for three. That's a brick. Couldn't get to it. Here's Jaylen Brown. Guarded by Wade. White got him on the flyby. The lob is up and he missed it. Missed the lob. Here comes the Cavs. Harden up the floor, right to left. Harden. Merrill. Here's Mobley open. Three is good. Here's Tatum against Harden. How about that, though? We get Harden and Mitchell versus Tatum and Brown. And almost a steal. Keita had to go get it, and he's fouled. No Vucevic today. He's got a finger injury. I don't know exactly what else they have at center for the Celtics. Yeah, Keita. He's been their guy at center. Keita. Here's White against Mobley. Hauser left three ball. Good. Can't leave these guys open, man. These guys will singe the rims. And oh, look at this pass to Mobley. Kicks it to Merrill. Next pass to Wade. Got him underneath. Goes under and gets the basket. Got two guys to jump at the same time. Passing, though. Reverse layup. Like, okay, Dino, let's get it, buddy. White. Tatum. Tatum against Mobley. Here's Brown. Merrill all over Jaylen Brown here. Pull up two. Good job by Merrill not fouling. Here's Mitchell. First game back after dealing with a groin. Three ball. No good. He missed what now? Was it 3 games with that groin injury? And of course, we all knew the plan. He was probably going to sit out until this game. There was no way he was missing this game. Hell no. He wasn't missing this game. Not after having essentially 4 days off. Hauser, air ball. Cavs will bring it back. Here's Harden. Inside, Mobley against Hauser. Mismatch City. Hook his ass. Hook shot is good. Timeout, Celtics. 11-3 Cavs start. I will say this is a much better start than they had last time they played a 1 o'clock game. Way better start. Way better start. Yeah. Way better. So much better. Much better. Because remember, last game they played on 1 o'clock, I believe, was against the Thunder, where they couldn't freaking even keep the ball. They kept turning it over and over and over and over and over again. God, they had as many turnovers as points in that first quarter. Remember that game? I don't want to talk about it. And they still almost won that game, too. It was one of Harden's first games as a Cav, too. Yeah, for Boston, they got a tough stretch of games coming up. They have, I believe, what is it? The Thunder coming up? Ooh. I think the Spurs are coming up for them, too. Like I've been thinking about lately here as we get closer to the start, or to like playoff time, essentially, I'm gonna start doing some non-Cavs games. Especially like, if there's like, I mean, in Blue Jackets, I could probably do a game or two of them, especially as we get closer to that. And then I might pop in like another random game. Maybe some Buckeyes. Would y'all want me to do some Buckeye basketball before the Big Ten, before the big tournament? Because it looks like they're probably going to be in the tournament. Can't say for sure. They do have a double bye, which really helps them out because they don't have to play the first 2 rounds. They don't play until Thursday at noon, I believe it is. So they got a ways to wait. They're like a top 8-ish seed in the Big Ten, so they have to wait a while. And they'd play like, what was it, Oregon and I want to say Minnesota. No, Maryland. Oregon, Maryland. I think winner of that game plays Iowa. And then whoever wins that game between those 3 plays Ohio State. And if Ohio State gets through that, they got to play the team up north. If they get to that team up north game, I'm probably going to stream that game. The way I see it, all Ohio State really has to do is win a game, I think, in that Big Ten tournament, and they're a lock. I think they're going to be in. They have 20 wins. That's essentially like a magic number in college basketball. You win 20 games in a big conference like the Big Ten, you're practically in. Unless something crazy happens, which no one Ohio State, you never know. It'd be cool to get Bruce Thornton and John Mobley and those guys in the tournament one time. I think Bruce has only been in the tournament one time, I think it is, in his entire college career. Not exactly certain. It's been a while, though. It's been a few years. But yeah, the Hauser 3 just leaked him open. Can't be leaving the dudes open. See, he slips away. Slips away, and then the air ball. Ugh. So here comes the Celtics the other way. White. Remember when Derek White had hair on his head? Tatum. Pull up is good. 11-5. 8:33 to go. Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Kicks out Merrill. Inside, Mobley against Keita. Underneath. Come on. There. Oh, what's that, bro? Damn thing. What are you doing, bro? Come on now. The damn thing. You can't be letting him get you like that. Inside, Keita blocked by Mobley. And we have a jump ball. Okay, ESPN, how about you wake up here, buddy? ESPN, wake up. ESPN, hi, hello. Kind of lagging a little bit there. It still says 11-3 when it's 11-5. Classic ESPN. I think any site has as many issues as ESPN does. So we have a jump ball here. Not Allen. Wade versus Keita. Tipped, playing volleyball with it. Hauser Tatum got Merrill on the flyby. Keita! Yeah, he had to put it up. 7:50 to go. Merrill. Hey! Oh, if he would have hit that. Come on, ESPN. What are you doing? Wake up, ESPN. Jaylen Brown against Mitchell. Underneath. 3-ball. Good. Yep, that's just leave dude wide open. They don't bother guarding these shooters. They never do. They never guard the shooters. Always leaving them open. Jaylen Tyson walk into the scorer's table. Okay, now they've updated. All right. All right. Mobley got him in the air. Goes right up, and he got it for 2. Hell yeah. 7:10 to go. Tatum. Mobley fires. Hit another one. So they're just going to be singeing the rims now, huh? Okay. Kick out. Corner 3. No good. All right. Well. Okay. Dude, ESPN, either my internet is tripping right now or ESPN sucks. And nobody bothers to guard Derek White. And it's a tie game at 13. Cavs just stop playing. They just, what are we doing? They just stopped. They got slow ass Mobley on Tatum. Okay. Sure. Mobley's got like lead feet and he can't even keep up with freaking a dude with a bad Achilles. Okay, there we go. It updated. God, ESPN tripping right now, man. Timeout, Cavaliers. We're tied at 13. You knew this was going to be a firefight, though. But how did the Cavs respond? Of course, you know how the Cavs are. They start off hot and then they fizzle out every time. They always do that. They start off scorching hot, scalding hot damn near. They'd be hitting almost everything, and then they just go ice cold because they just be forcing up bad shots. Hate when my teams do that. They force up a bad shot, and then they pass up the good stuff. You be driving to the lane, you got an advantage on a man, and instead, let's kick it out to a corner 3 for a brick. Take the easy shot. Take what they give you. Don't be forcing up these trash ass shots. Because then what happens is they get the rebound, they go down, ball, swish. It happens all the time. That's how the Cavs shoot themselves out of games. That kind of stuff. They force up these horrid shots, and then the opponent goes down and takes the easy stuff, takes what we give them. Every time. Every time. God. Cavs are in action tomorrow against the Sixers. Not sure if I'm going to stream that game. Right, though. I'm probably going to stream it. I'm a psychopath. I'll probably stream it. We're at game 64 of 82. So we're like 18 games left. So for the next 17 games, I'm probably going to stream maybe 15 of them. I'm a psychopath. I'll stream almost every freaking game if I have to. I probably will. Now, most likely, I'm not going to stream the last game of the year because if we have a playoff spot locked in, unless, we're fighting for a playoff spot somewhere, like position-wise, I'm probably not going to stream that game because that's going to be mostly backups. Unless we're fighting for a playoff spot and we play the starters. I mean, as much as I love, Dennis Schroeder and Keon and company, I'm not streaming that game. Now, the thing is, that game's at 6 o'clock this year. We're not playing at freaking high noon or whatever like we've done in the past. I think they have every team playing at the same time, damn near. Something like that. Boston Celtics, Jayson Tatum on and off the floor, 27 minutes on the floor, plus 20 and 32% from opponent field goal percentage. Off the floor, 21 minutes, 0 point differential, 54% opponent field goal percentage. So when he's off the floor, the opponents singe the rims, but when he's on the floor, they can't really hit. Interesting. Harden over to Mobley. And we have a foul. Hauser fouls Merrill. They kind of look like twins. Oh, they twins. Oh, they twin. My twin. What up, twin? There's Joe Mazzulla. Took over for Ime Udoka a few years ago after he got caught with his hand in a cookie jar, if you know what I'm saying. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. Here's Harden. Works his moves, and another near steal. Saved by Harden. Oh, watch out. Watch that foot, my guy. Damn. Merrill, pull up two is missed. Here comes the Celtics. Tatum drives on Tyson, goes up, and got it for two. So, yeah, you see Jaylen Tyson now in the game. Harden, Tyson, floater is good. Can always trust Jaylen Tyson to show up in these kind of games. More substitutions coming for the Celtics, it looks like. Pass around. Tatum up and in. Just too easy for Tatum. Yeah, too easy for Tatum. Here's Harden. Kick out. Tyson for three is a miss. See, like I'm saying, they force up these trash shots. They do it all the time. They go down two and they start jacking up threes. And then a foul. He leaned into Dean Wade, draws the foul. A lot of people didn't even know if Tatum was going to play this year. But yeah, coming back right before playoff time. You know how ballsy it is with an Achilles injury to come back earlier than expected? I mean, his rehab regimen must have been crazy, but damn, bro, I'd be scared. I'd be like, don't snap it. Don't be re-injuring yourself. So Mobley will check out. We're going to see Thomas Bryant, Ellis, and Schroeder come in. Next dead ball, it looks like. Yep, they're coming in now, so Mobley will take a seat, joining Mitchell for the moment. A couple subs as well for the Celtics. Shireman entered for the Celtics with Pritchard. Free throw's good. So Tatum, Keita, Brown, Pritchard, and Shireman for the Celtics. 5:02 to go. Here's Harden. Drives inside. The lob floater missed. Rebounded. Put back. Good. James Harden got his first points of the game. 2 rebounds and 2 assists as well. Pritchard, the sharpshooter from Oregon. Shireman, former, I think, Creighton Blue Jay. Pritchard dancing around with Tatum. Shireman, hook shot, good. Dude named Baylor. Okay, buddy. All right. Harden fires for 3. Go! Harden. Yeah, the freaking page on this ESPN thing's kind of botching right now. Turnaround jumper. In and out for Brown. Bryant with the rebound. He'll give it to Tyson. Up ahead for Schroeder. Schroeder. Harden for 3. Oh, in and out. Oh, come on, man. You got to go down for the guy, man. Come on. That would have been a thing. Brown against Ellis. Ellis now on Tatum. Hold up. Good job by Ellis to avoid a potential foul there, knowing how Tatum is. Schroeder. He'll settle it down. 3:26 to go. Harden against Keita. Hook his ass. Come on, get him. Drives, draws a foul. The thing with Harden is he's shifty. When he gets low and he starts doing that dribble that he always does, it's like, man, he gonna cook somebody. He gonna get you somewhere. He's either gonna drive past you or he's gonna hit you with a step back. He'll like do like a fake little, and then he'll step back and then bang. So 2 shots for James Harden. First one, no good. More substitutions. Keita checks out. Luka Garza checks in for the Celtics with Gonzalez. Brown, Garza, Pritchard, Shireman, Gonzalez for the Celtics. Free throw. No good again. Oh my God, James. Seriously? Seriously, James? Looks like Mitchell's ready to come back in. Here's Garza. Former Timberwolf, I remember. Pull up. Good. A foul. Chance for a 3-point play. And now we're going to see Donovan Mitchell return. Yeah, against Schroeder. Got him lacking. Yep, got him lacking. Of course. Feels weird having to do stuff with my left hand. So Harden will take a seat. Mitchell returns. Free throw is good. 25-20 Boston leads. 3:05 to go in the first. The Cavs' track record at 1 o'clock games this year hasn't been the best. Mitchell draws a foul. And it looks like Gonzalez took a shot in the face. Driving as got ran over too by Mitchell. Gonzalez, a Hugo. He was going up and he got him with an elbow in the face, it looks like. Got in the nose. Looks to be okay though. John's coming for Donovan. Coming back from a groin issue, which groin injuries have plagued Donovan the last couple of years. He's missed quite a few games because of that stuff. Tonight, Rockets and Spurs, and then, of course, Hornets and Suns on Peacock. Monday, you have Nuggets and Thunder, Knicks and Clippers. Free throws are good. Got to take advantage of these minutes here, you know. Brown's not going to sit long if he does sit, which he does, but it's not long. But when he does, you got to take advantage of those minutes. They're probably going to stagger, and they're probably going to have Tatum out there when Brown's not out there. Brown working inside. Awkward shot. Missed it. Rebounded by Mitchell. He's going full speed the other way. Mitchell, floater, good. 25-24. Brown. Pritchard. Step back. Fires. 3 is good. Everybody on the damn Celtics can shoot threes. It's like in their blood at this point. They've been like that for a couple of years now. And Bryant misses the shot. Minute 56 to go. 28-24. Here's Pritchard against Ellis. And we got a foul. In this game, we saw Ellis actually fouled out because he was just. It was one of those officiating crews. We see these all the time. They don't allow any physicality. You know, you can't play physical brand of ball with some of these officiating crews because they will call everything. Right? You practically got to play like, you know, clean. Like you can't touch somebody. Got another foul. It's on Tyson, I believe. Let me refresh my page here, see if I can get this rundown thing to work. Cavs lost the first 2 games to these guys. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back. Now that's with the foul from earlier. Free throw, missed the first. And then Tyson with the last foul. One more free throw coming up for Jaylen Brown. It's up and got it. 29-24, 144 to go. Okay, I don't know why this stupid thing is not working. Come on, ESPN, get with the program. Down. Schroeder drives, kicks it out. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Over to Schroeder. Got him on the flyby. And a 24-second violation. All right. Okay. Oh, it's 29. Yeah, 29-24. Okay. I thought it was 30-24 for some reason. Nope. People don't even know the shot clock. Come on. Had to do a pump fake, of course. Here we go. Brown. Garza for 3. Of course he makes it. Because everybody on this damn team can hit threes. Like you can't be a Celtic if you can't hit threes. And now we try that and we brick our threes. That's what's funny about it. We try to be like them and we brick ours. They make theirs. And we got a jump ball. This team tries to be other teams. They don't play their brand ball. They don't play their brand of ball. And it's kind of infuriating. So we got a jump ball now with 46 seconds to go. And we have another whistle. Cavs ball. A foul on Jaylen Brown. Cavs will get it back here, down 8. The worst part about this offense is it flounders at the worst time. You just kind of, okay. Many brothers on he's one of the head officials. We got Donovan Mitchell to the line for 2. Because the Cavs are in the bonus. Tony Brothers. Oblong head ass. First free throw is good. 32-25. Dude, ESPN must be slow or something today. My God, it is unbearable. Okay. One more coming up. And it's good. So Mitchell's got 8 quick points here. Mostly from the free throw line, of course. But hey, I'll take it. Get him, have him get some shots in there, and then let's see if we can build that. Brown in the corner misses the 3. Oh, it actually went down. It bounced like 4 times and it went down. Of course it does, because everything they shoot goes in. Here's Mitchell. Jayson, oblong looking shot. He's looking for a foul. He's like, come on. He freaking hit me. Damn. Brown, kick out. Pritchard at the buzzer is no good. And after 1, it's 35-26 Celtics. This is going to be one of those games where they can't miss and we can't hit. Only first quarter. Bounce back in the second quarter. But yeah, that's how the Celtics are. They do not miss mostly. And then we try to be like them and we can't hit. It's funny how that works. Our opponent singes the rims, right? It's like shooting a ping pong ball in an Olympic sized swimming pool. Meanwhile, we try to shoot threes, and it's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. All right. Checking through Twitter. School really had us eating pizza with chocolate milk at 11 a.m. Tell you what, school lunches, depending on where you went to, were either really good or like prison quality. To be fair, though, the schools I went to, my 12 years of high school and, regular schooling and stuff, school lunches weren't the worst. At least they had alternative options when it came to beverages. I couldn't drink milk with pizza. Ugh. I get these like fruit drink things that were pretty damn good. They were called switches. They were like these like little cans. They were like a fruit juice. They were pretty good. Either that or like I get like a water or something, but it was mainly that. And then I'd always love it like when they would have like specialty foods. Now here's what's funny. When I was in high school didn't even make their own pizza. They bought it. They literally had Donato, not Don. Man, they used to be a Donato's in my old where I used to live. It was mainly Marco's Pizza or Domino's. I'm like, man, come on. Couldn't even have it be Pizza Hut. It would have been hilarious if it was Pizza Hut. No, it was mainly those two. It was Marco's or Domino's. And then the best was when when I was in an elementary school and we would have a pizza party. Man, I remember in elementary school, I don't know if anyone else did this, but when I was younger, we always did. We had parties for like events and stuff, like especially holidays. These are the best. So Dean Wade will be in for Thomas Bryant. Mobley returns for Tyson. Tatum. Hauser will be in for Jaylen Brown, and Shireman will take a seat. I expect for Tatum. Derek White will be in for Shireman. So no Tatum and no Brown to start the second quarter. Hauser, White, Garza, Pritchard, and Gonzalez for the Celtics. All right, White, Pritchard. Here's the pass in the corner. It's blocked by Mobley, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Celtics. Another bad thing we can't do is prevent offensive boards. White inbounding out to Pritchard. Pritchard, step back for three is missed or short. Brought in by Mobley. Here comes the Cavs. Ellis. Schroeder misses the shot. Here's White. White, kick out, corner three. Hauser misses. It's a bad shot. One of the worst I've seen today. Here's the Cavs. Schroeder. Mobley works inside on Gonzalez. Getting trapped. So that was, I think that was Garza. Up two is missed. Tipped and taken by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard against Schroeder. White. White against Mitchell. White misses the shot way off. Brought down by Mitchell. He'll bring it back up. Cavs down 9. Ellis up top. Mitchell, top of the key. Off the side. See, we're just jacking shots. We're not even trying to like drive and do something with it. Pritchard. Here's a. Oh, that's a rough screen, and that's an offensive foul on Luka Garza. Cavs are getting it back here. See if they can do something with it. Surely would be nice. Baylor Shireman returns for Hugo. Here's Schroeder up the floor. Wade fires for 3 as an air ball, damn near. And it goes off of the Celtics back to the Cavs. Hey guys, hey Cavs, both strategy, but the ball goes in the hoop. It goes in the hole. The ball goes in the hole. The ball goes in the hole. Hey, freaking Cavaliers, the ball goes in the hole. But you know, all they're going to do is just jack up threes all game, so yeah. 3 ball, brick. Hey, Cavs, you don't got to shoot threes every damn shot. Shooting 3, 3, 3, brick, brick, brick. And Derek White gets to the hoop for 2. Schroeder. Here's Mobley, works inside. Hook shot, miss. Is this hoop broken or something? Oh my God, nothing's going in. Convinced we could try to dunk it and it'd still miss. Pull up, missed. Kick out. Oh, he lost it, but a foul. Hey, Cavs, put the ball in the hoop. Put the ball in the hoop. Put the ball, put the ball, put the ball in the hoop. Got a loose ball foul on Pritchard. Cavs put ball in hoop challenge. Getting good opportunities, but they're not taking advantage. They score. Look at that. How easy is that, right? Let's go. Evan Mobley ends the schneid after like 3 minutes of nothing. Wait, here's White. And a foul on Wade. Yep, that's the Cavs. They foul every time inside. Free throw good. James Harden is back in for Dennis Schroeder. There's Tatum on the bench on their bike. And Craig Porter Jr. enters for Donovan Mitchell. Hey, Craig, what Craig are we going to get today? Free throws, good. Here's Harden. Inside for Wade. Harden goes up, misses, tip, missed, tip, missed again. Come on, guys, put the ball in the damn hoop. God, you call yourself a professional basketball player and you can't make an easy tip shot like that? Weak ass bums. And there's a turnover. Hey, wow, awesome. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cavs. Thomas Bryant returns for Evan Mobley. And Luka Garza will take a seat for the Celtics. Here's Bryant over to Harden. Harden. Porter to Wade. Corner three, because all they can shoot is threes. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cavs. 7:52 to go here in the half. Cavs are just jacking threes because that's all they know how to do. They don't know how to get an inside game. Three ball. Brick. Oh, Cavaliers. You can go inside, you know. You don't have to jack up threes every play. But that's all they know how to do. Three ball. Good. And it's a 42-28 game. Because what the Cavs know how to do is jack up threes. And they're going to brick, 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 brick. God, Cavs. Three ball, brick. Three ball, brick. Three ball, clank. Three ball, clank. Hey, Cavs, it's legal to go inside and score in the paint. You can do that. It is legal. Got a turnover. Cavs will get it back here. Gee, what's going to happen here? Let me guess. They're going to shoot a three. Merrill's back in for Ellis. And Jaylen Tyson returns for Wade. Gee, what are they going to do now? Fire off a three? They can't make a damn shot to save their lives right now. They've gone half the quarter with one shot. That's all they freaking have. Pull up, miss. Cavs put ball in hoop challenge. Extremely difficult. It's impossible. They can't score. Is the hoop broken or something? Is it like slanted? Did they put one of them carnival rims out there as a joke? They really can't score. It's hilarious to me. Serious ass basketball right now from the Cavs. This brand of basketball is absolutely unserious. Nothing's going down. Like, did they put a lid on the rim as a joke? Like saran wrap or something? It's like, okay, haha, funny. Where's the cameras at? Stop the joke. Take the saran wrap off the freaking hoop. It's like, okay, the gig is up. You won. Congratulations. It's a funny joke. Haha. No, seriously, get the freaking saran wrap off the freaking hoop so we can ball. Cavs don't know how to put the ball in the freaking hoop. Everything they shoot goes boink off the side. 2 points in the entire quarter so far. Damn near halfway through and they have 2 points. Unserious ass team. It's lucky the Celtics haven't been that good either in this quarter. We'd be down 30. This isn't even basketball. This is asketball. They're playing asketball without that basketball. That's what I'm going to call this kind of ball. It's not basketball. No. No. That involves putting a ball in the hoop and making baskets. This is asketball. Because they ain't making shit out there. Clank, 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 clank. Unserious brand of ball, I'm telling you. Can't believe the Jackets lost. At least they got a point out of it. Can't be mad about that. Can't be mad about that. There's Danny Gilbert, the owner of the Cavs. Of course, he's rocking the bow tie for his son, who passed away, what was it, 2 years ago? He was the Cavs' good luck charm for the draft lottery all those years. Cavs dancers. Seeing a lot of bow ties. That's lovely. Love to see that. So here comes the Celtics up by, what would this be, 14? Yeah, 14 points. Jayson Tatum back out there. Here's White, Tatum, Pritchard, Shireman, and Keita. There's a miss. Bounced. Hip turnover. Cavs have it. Here's Porter. Drive. Turns it over right back. Serious ass team. White against Harden. They really got Harden and Porter on the floor. Missed by Tatum. Tipped back. It'll go to White, who will gather it up against Harden here. Near halfway through the quarter, we have one basket. Halfway through the quarter, we have one basket. Unserious ass team. Jaylen Brown returns for Pritchard. They have 7 points. We're lucky for that. We're lucky. We would have been down by 30 if they were freaking hitting like they were in the first. All up for two is no good. Taken by Porter. Here's Harden. Races up the floor. Passes three ball. Brick. Just keep shooting them. Eventually they're going to fall, right? And then they give up a fast break dunk to Shireman. This team should never play a 1 o'clock game ever again. Seriously. Never play a 1 o'clock game ever again. Foul on Bryant. Should never play a 1 o'clock game ever again. Clearly, they don't know how to do that. They forget how to play basketball at 1 o'clock. It's the Browns, I'm telling you. God. I've never seen a team look so good one day and then look like ass the next. Against basketball, you know what happens. But these losers can't even get a damn basket. Like I said, they're playing asketball. Brown for three is short. Brought down. I'd hate to see our scoreless drought. Probably like 6 minutes, right? Porter. Let's not go for the easy shot. Let's pass on it. And then miss the easy two because these losers can't make shit. I hate swearing, but it's true. This team pisses me off. And lucky they're missing too because we'd be down 50 right now. God, put the ball in the freaking hoop, you bums. Hey, a foul. And of course he misses. They need to evaluate the hoop or something, man. My God. We have 2 points this entire quarter. We're 4:40 to go. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Not even going to lie. Oh, I'm going to crash out. Oh, I'm going to crash. And he misses the free throw. Mobley's back in for Bryant. Mitchell's back in for Porter Jr. Cavs Magic. 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday. That'll be fun. And here's the second free throw for Harden. It's up. Hey, we basket. But it was a free throw. Bronx cheer. We know how to put a ball in hoop. Pull up. Missed, but a foul on the other end because that's what we do. Foul whenever. It's always the same guilty parties, too. It's always freaking Merrill or Tyson, mainly, that foul the most. We have 3 points this entire quarter. This brand of basketball needs to stop for us. Free throw, good. We could be down by 30 if the Celtics were hitting their shots like earlier. I don't know how you could go from hitting damn near everything that you were doing really well in the first, and then you just forget how to play ball. Never seen it before in my life. Free throw, good. Harden for 3, miss. Save, tipped out. Merrill. Tyson for 3, miss. Stop shooting threes. Oh my God. That's all you can do? My God, they're not fouling. Stop shooting them. And then we foul. Hey, stop shooting threes. They're not falling. You know it's legal to drive to the basket, right? Oh, wait, they can't even make those, so it wouldn't even matter. You'll be down by 20 before you know it here. You're going to be down by 20 plus here. This was a good game, and then they forget how to play basketball. They start jacking them up. Just start jacking up threes, and they do it every damn time. And they shoot themselves out of a game because they can't stop shooting freaking threes. No matter if they make them or not, they just jack them up, jack them up. It just gets worse. But look at that. Donovan Mitchell got a bucket. Wow, he drove to the rim and scored. And then he blocks a shot. It's a miracle. Can't believe it. You figured it out. Huh? Fires, misses the 3, brought down by Harden. Up ahead, Mobley with the dunk. Oh my God, they scored again. It took them half the damn quarter. Oh, wow, they figured it out. You don't have to shoot threes every damn shot. Hate to see their 3-point percentage tonight. What is it, like 3 for 100 or 3 for 20? Stand if it's Harden or Mitchell or Merrill jacking them up because that's part of their game. They actually can make them, especially Harden and Merrill. With that, that's what they do. Literally, that's all Merrill does. When you got Jaylen, Tyson, Mobley, and like Dean doing it, it's like, guys, that's not your game. What are you doing? Those are what pisses me off the most. The freaking bums that can't shoot threes out here jacking them up. I can live with Harden doing it. You can live with Merrill doing it. Because it's like, okay, they can actually get hot, and then it's like, okay, this is fun. But when it's these other dudes doing it, it's like, come on, man, what are you doing? They don't even try to drive. They get the ball, they stop and pop and brick. Drives me up a damn wall, man. I'm telling you. My God. How does Tatum look? I mean, movement wise, he looks good. I'm about to crash out on here, man. And the worst part is, I got this cast on, right? I gotta resist the urge to just slam this damn thing into my table. Because I'm afraid this thing's gonna break the table. This thing is hard. Listen, this is freaking plaster. And I'm not trying to freak up my freaking wrist. The Cavs are gonna make me freaking do it. Swear to God. I understand you're not gonna, shoot and make every shot. I understand that. But when you make no effort at all to establish an inside game, you're facing Neemias Queta. Who? Like, you do know KP's not there anymore, right? You don't got a 7-footer on the other side to deal with. Now, granted, our 7-footer, he loves Pokemon Go, and he can't freaking stay healthy when we need him the most. But God, dude. This team's about to make me act a fool on here, man. Not in a good way either. Send me off. God. Keon Ellis is back in for Tyson. This crash out was sponsored by your mom. Oh, man. The Cleveland Cavaliers. That's funny. That's funny. And Pritchard's in for Shireman. 48-33. Brown. Keita. Lost the ball. Got it out. Pritchard drives. Goes up. Got it. Because, of course, everything for them falls. Back the other way. Here's Mitchell. Fires a 3. Bricks the 3 because that's all he freaking does. He's going to drive and kick. No, he... Pop. They should have a fart noise every time they freaking shoot or miss a 3. Man, it would sound like someone has serious gas issues if that's the case. My God, don't even attempt to drive to the rim. Like I said earlier, they shoot themselves out of the freaking game with these dumbass 3s. I literally just said I can live with it. Well, yeah, but like it's pissing me off because, like, bro, they do it every freaking time. They can't. That's all they do is jack up 3s. God, I shouldn't be this mad, but it's just pissing me off. And we have a foul on Jaylen Brown. Like, I know the Cavs could turn up at any second, but damn, bro. This is me off, dude. Oh, yeah. Here's Mitchell inside. Floater is good. Hey. Like I said earlier, well, lucky the Celtics haven't been shooting well either in this quarter. Because we could have easily been down by 30. Like, straight up. We could have been down by 30. They always be doing this. They dig themselves in these holes, and then they have to get out of it. Pull up. 2 is good. 48 to go here in the second quarter. Kick out to Ellis. Mobley inside against Keita. Getting poked at by Tatum. Out to Ellis. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell, pull up from the free throw line. It's a brick. That thing had more elevation and length. Barely made the rim. I mean, I thought it was going to be an air ball. Pritchard against Ellis. Pull up. Missed. And a foul. Always a foul. It's always a foul. Telling him out. Force a miss. Foul. Every time you think, oh, we actually forced a miss, and then the ref arm goes up. Freaking Ellis picking at it, poking at the ball for no reason, really. He missed the shot. Got dude's oblong head ass over here. Looks like he got his head smashed in on top. We always get the bum ass officiating crews for some of these big games, I swear. I like an officiating crew that lets them play a little bit of ball, you know? Maybe not just let them punch each other in the face, but like let them play some ball. Besides the egregious stuff. Free throws are good. They're really going to be down by 20 plus. All because they can't freaking make a basket. They literally went like half the damn quarter without making a damn basket, pretty much. Here's Harden. Harden out to Merrill. And of course, he misses a three because that's what we do. I think we have more misses than makes overall in this quarter, obviously. 9 points in the entire quarter. Great job, guys. Underneath. Double dribble. Cavs get it back. Time for another brick shot, courtesy of the Cavaliers. Ah. Shaq over there doing stuff with a football. Okay. We have a foul, I believe. They came back like mid-play. Yeah. 33.2. Foul was on Shireman. Here's the inbound from Harden. Hold up. Miss. Not even surprised. Harden. I'm not Harden. And a foul on Merrill. Yep, more free throws. We're going to be down by 20 plus. Good job, Cavs. You shot yourself right out of the game because you couldn't make a damn shot. And all you shot were threes because that's all you know how to shoot. Makes me wonder, when you do practice, do they actually work on an inside game or do they just jack up threes all practice long? I feel like that's all they do. They don't even work on an inside game. They just jack up threes. That's all they do. Jack up threes. That's their offense. Problem is, that's not their game. So Jaylen Tyson's back in for Ellis. Garza's in for Keita. Wow. All right, free throw's good. 17 seconds and counting. There's about a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And we have a foul. Two shots for Evan Mobley. First one is missed. Story of the quarter. Miss, miss, miss. Hauser returns. Dean Wade's in for Merrill. Hauser's in for Garza. Free throw, good. All right, you know where the ball is going. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard with 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pritchard misses. And they will go into the half. And there's a Tyson heave, misses. Cavs going into the half down 20, scoring 10 points in the second quarter. Great second quarter, you bums. Okay, I'd hate to see this freaking 3-point percentage. It's probably like 2. All right. My microphone's unmuted, but of course has no signal, just like the Cavs offense. Be right back. All right. Okay, let's go into the box score. Oh, God. Better get your hazmat suits on. This is going to be bad. All right. Box score time. For the Boston Celtics, 14 for Tatum, 11 for Brown, 6 apiece for Hauser and White, 0 for Keita, 7 apiece for Pritchard and Shireman, 5 for Garza. Overall, 17 of 43 from the field, 40%. 7 of 19 from 3, 37%. 15 of 16 from the line, 94%. 30 rebounds, 12 assists, 6 turnovers, 1 steal, no blocks, and 11 fouls. And now for the Cavs, 14 from Mobley and 12 from Mitchell. And then 6 for Harden and 2 for Wade. 0 for Merrill, as usual, because he just randomly turns to trash. And then 2 points off the bench. The bench combined is 1 for 13. 1 for 13 from the bench. Yeah. Overall, 13 of 45 from the field, 29%, trash. 2 for 22 from 3, garbage. And 8 of 12 from the line, 67%. 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers. So they took care of the ball, but they can't just shoot for crap because all they do is jack up threes. 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 blocks, and 12 fouls. So yeah, if they actually could just make their shots, they would have been in this game. But no, let's jack up a billion threes. That's all they know how to do. It's literally all they know how to do. Kenny comes over from Golden State and immediately tries to turn this team into the dollar store freaking Warriors. We're not built like the Warriors. We don't have a Steph Curry. Technically, we kind of do now in James Harden, but he ain't Steph. He's good. Like, he's a damn good 3-ball shooter. But he's not no Steph. Hey, guys, he comes from the Warriors. Let's just turn this team into a jack and shoot 3 game team. Yeah, the Sixers tomorrow. No Embiid. Probably no Maxey. But you know how it goes with us. He'll play tomorrow, and he'll probably go for 30. No George. Possibly no Edgecombe either. He ain't gonna have anybody tomorrow. My God. And I think for the Cavs, they might not have Evan Mobley if that trend continues where they don't play him in double headers. I mean, back to backs. But damn. All this team does is jack up threes. So that's literally their game. Cavs when they play on Sunday afternoons. Ah, yeah, exactly. They forget how to play ball. Too much time off. There are 5 teams that have called the Eagles about Jalen Carter. Packers, Bears, Niners, Seahawks, and Raiders. Joe Flacco wants an opportunity to at least compete for a starting job. If he's a backup, he would strongly consider a return to Cincinnati. Okay, I guess. Espino option to AAA. Ryan Webb and Rosario reassigned to minor league camp. Now, at least Espino will be in AAA. I figured they weren't going to have him on the major league roster to start immediately. See what he can do in AAA, and I bet you he'll be up by the All-Star break. Espino went 1 inning with 3 Ks. But now you're starting to get roster moves from MLB team now as they whittle down their roster. If they get rid of Rhys Hoskins, I'd be like, wow, okay. £10. Huh. 2 for 22 from 3. Oi. Cavs just cannot play at 1 o'clock. Never again. They should never play a 1 o'clock game ever again. Browns free agency primary before the legal tampering opens tomorrow. All right, let's see what Daniel Oyefusi says here. LeBron James is out today against the Knicks. Tough. All right, let's see what Daniel Oyefusi says. Because I'm still trying to think of who I'm going to put in my 5 other free agent video for later today. I have a couple guys in mind, but I want to see like who they could possibly target. Offensive line, receiver, tight end, Pierce, Kolar, likely. Harold Fannin, Mark Andrews, nah. Oh, I see what he's saying. Greg Dulcich. George, oh, I see. He's talking about George Kittle. Quarterback. I said Malik Willis. Shake, 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 shake it. So if there's any Browns fans in the chat, let me know. What do you think the Browns are going to do in free agency starting tomorrow? If the Browns make a move tomorrow, what is it going to be? Let me know if it's a trade or if it's a free agent signing, and who is it going to be? If they were to make a move tomorrow, I'm going to be bold and I'm going to say it'll be a trade for a wide receiver. As far as who it'll be, I have no idea. I can't really say for sure. I could see us pulling a move for a receiver tomorrow. Two, 3 balls, but hey, just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting, shooting, shooting. Better start rooting for the Pistons to stay put in that first seed now, because if the Celtics stuff around and go on power run, it's a wrap. Damn. Yeah, this team needs Struce back like tomorrow. Browns getting all the restructures done this early feels more about doing trades and free agency. I wouldn't be surprised if they traded for like Brian Thomas. I'm telling you right now, if they trade for Brian Thomas, Gladstone is going to block Andrew Berry's number. He's going to leave me alone. Stop bullying me, bro. But yeah, with free agency technically starting tomorrow, be sure as always to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Well, for tomorrow's purposes, really, be sure to hit the bell. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, hit the bell, turn on notifications so you know when I go live or when I post videos. Because again, I got my final free agent, I guess, target video today where I talk about 5 more free agents that the Browns could go after. And then tomorrow at noon, free agency technically starts with legal tampering, meaning, I guess you could just call it the negotiation period. Yeah, it's like what the NBA has with the moratorium period. For about a week or so, you can agree to a contract, but you can't sign until the new league year begins. That's what it is. So starting tomorrow at noon, you're going to see Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, and all those other writers tweeting about when free agency starts on Wednesday, the insert team here will sign insert player here to a insert contract term here. That's what they're going to do. That's how it is. And I'm here for it. And in years past, the Browns have usually done business. The first couple days. Heck, I remember, what was it, 2020-ish? When they got Jack Conklin? He was one of the first moves they made. Like free agency open and bang! They had an Austin Hooper. Remember Austin Hooper? Or as I call them, Austin Pooper? Mr. Can't catch a ball without falling down? Bang. But yeah, guys. Hope you're all enjoying the day so far. Mad Max back. Damn right they do. It's getting closer though. Thank God. He'll be back. I'll say he'll be back by playoffs. Now is he going to have much of a role? I don't know. Hope so. Hope so. Uh, I'm gonna check the forum real quick here. See if we got any awesome news coming out. I'm not gonna say it on here because essentially when you sign up for these forum pages and stuff, you have to essentially sign an NDA, which obviously you don't. But they say please don't reveal what we say in the forum to the people out there who are not in the forums. I only talk about stuff that's been already spread by the beat writers. Hey, Cabot, hey, yo, what? Why the Browns will likely express interest in Mike Evans? Mary Kay, stop! Don't tease me with that. Don't tease me with a good time, Mary Kay. I know he's a little bit older, but could you seriously imagine Mike Evans on the Browns, though? Let's be serious here. Someone in the reply said, "I see this and I think, wow, that's the Cleveland Browns." QB believes in chance at a Super Bowl, top shelf OC, promise of high volume touches. The only thing he'll get out of us from there is high volume touches. They will spam the ball to him. It's like, yeah, we'll be interested in him, but I don't think he'll be interested in us. Let's be serious here. 2 for 22. Yikes. What's up? Oh, hey, Deshaun Parks. What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh man. Let's see what we get from the second half. I hope everything's good with you, buddy. My guy. So we should be ready for the second half here momentarily. Maybe we get a better half this time around. Let's see if they can actually put the ball in the hoop for once. They went literally half the damn quarter with one made basket. Now, again, luckily, the Celtics had that same issue for about half the quarter, but then they figured out how to put the ball in the hoop. And then they wouldn't stop. All right, so here's Derek White from right to left. Brown against Merrill. Step back for two is missed. Tough shot. Would have been crazy if it went down. Cavs down 20. Floater missed. At least it's not a three. Inside, tries it again, misses it again. And a foul. Who got bailed out in that one? God, he got bailed out that one. Oh boy. Fouls on Keita. His first. Oh man. First free throw is missed. That's the thing about this Cavs team, though. They would do this a lot during the year. But then again, as quickly as they suck, they could just turn it on and have a 40-point quarter. Makes no sense to me. Like, you couldn't do that earlier? Like, damn. Splits the pair, gets the free throw, so it's a 19-point lead for the Celtics. Here's White. Tatum against Merrill. Spins. Be careful. Pull up for two is missed. Cavs will get it back here. Back the other way is Mobley, one of the only players who's showed up again. Mobley drives up and in, got it for two. A foul. Another and one chance coming up for the Cavs. Mobley was working inside. Got Keita again with the foul. Trying to shake White, and then here comes Keita, and right there just kind of smacked him a little. Free throw is up and good. It almost got me there. It went, and then went down. Like, oh, I see how it is. All right. All right. 56-40. 10:47 to go. White gets across the line. White. Corner for Hauser. And bad pass. Saved. Has to jack it up. Not even close. Cavs with it back. Here's Harden. Harden almost lost the ball himself. Harden drives. Kick out. Wade. Merrill. Mitchell almost got bumped. Mitchell with it. Up top against Tatum. Mitchell drives. Stop. Kick out on his pass. You see him. 3-ball Wade. It's good. You see Wade. I mean, he's like it's spider senses. Ha ha. It's spidey senses tingling. Ooh. That's what you call good, good peripheral vision. Brown step back is up, and that's just him. That's what he does. Tatum and Brown are going to get theirs. It's like Jokic on the Nuggets. Drive, Harden, kick out, Mitchell for three. Good. I don't start falling in love with that kind of shot, though. That's all I'm going to say. Here's Brown. Pull up, two. Good. Don't start falling in love with that kind of shot. Because again, they could shoot themselves right out of this game again. Harden against Brown. Harden against Tatum now. Step back. Tough shot. Can't be mad. Had a good look at it. Just didn't fall. That ball is evil to us today, man. My God. Like, can't you be good to us for once? My God. I mean, come on now. Here's Mitchell with it off the rebound. Mitchell off to the left side against White. White is all over him. And he's fouled. All right. No free throws. Juan Soto hit a bomb. Nice. You know, one thing I love about the World Baseball Classic is you see everybody playing for their country and then how animated they get when they hit a big shot or get like a big hit. Like you have like dudes hitting like freaking home runs late in the game and the whole freaking dugouts just losing their minds. That's one of the best parts about it. That's that country pride. Brown, Takeda up and in for two. (62-46). Mobley to Merrill. Of course, he shoots it and he misses. Yeah, Sam, we can't play you like that if you're going to do that. Just saying. Been in for two for Merrill. Sam, see? It's legal. You can drive to the rim. It's legal. You do that. It's like 6 misses to finally figure it out. And there's a steal. Cavs up ahead. Merrill, don't even think about it. The lob, up and in for Mitchell. Timeout, Celtics. I was like, don't even think about shooting the three there, you bum. When he does that, this team does that all the time, too. They'll get a steal. There's like one or maybe two defenders, and they settle for a jacked up three that they miss. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Even be able to draw a foul if you drive. God. Freaking agitates me. Not well. Dylan Brooks says if the Timberwolves run into the Suns in the playoffs, it's going to be problems. Did he say that while he was intoxicated? Because I heard he got arrested for DUI. What about this, too? Apparently, the women's like 3v3 tournament that they had, that unrivaled league. Apparently, Enrique Ogbowale got arrested while celebrating their championship. I guess. Like, oh, she was a little too lit. She's a little too lit. It's like, you can be lit in the locker room, but once you exit that locker room and you go out into the public, you gotta settle down. Also, call an Uber. Don't be that idiot that comes out here thinking, I got to drive. I can drive. Don't look at me like that. I can drive. Don't look at me like that. Huh? Don't look at me like that. What, you think I'm too drunk to drive? No. No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm good. I'm great. How about you? I'm too drunk to drive. I'm fine. Do it. Do it. Yeah. At that point, take the keys away, call an Uber, and be like, you know what? Your car will be here tomorrow. When you sober up, you can come get it. Okay? Have a friend come over and get the car. Take it with them, right? Bring it with them. That's a perfect description of what happens most times. You could just tell the person is too intoxicated and they be insisting that they're good to go. Like they're fine. They're not. They never are. No. No. Then they get all mad. It's like, yeah, you'd be mad at me now, but at least you'll be able to wake up tomorrow with a little bit of a hangover. You'll be in your bed and not in a damn jail cell or in a hospital bed. That's the thing about it, right? It's like, yeah, you'll be mad at me for, calling an Uber when you said you were fine to drive when you clearly weren't. I'd rather have you be mad at me, but you actually get to go sleep in your bed than be in a jail cell. Because you got arrested for DUI. Or you get in a bad crash. Then you're really in some trouble. Not only with your insurance company, but the law. Yeah, you don't want that. No. All right, enough of the shenanigans. So Celtics called timeout. Cavs only down 20. Down 20. Down 12. 12. They are 5 of 9 already from the field. 2 for 4 from 3. Brown. Floater up and in and the foul. Because, of course. The guilty party is, as always, Dean Wade. I'm telling you, the guilty party on these fouls is like 3 people. Wade, Merrill, and Tyson. 95% of the time, it's those 3. Jaylen Brown is just getting whatever he wants. Free throw is up and good. Here comes the Cavs. Mitchell the other way against Hauser. Screen by Mobley. He'll drive. Stop. Kick out. Mobley, fire. What the hell was Cato doing? Cato was like 10 feet away, jumping up like, hey. Like, that's, no. What was that? And we have an offensive foul on Jaylen Brown. Cavs will get it back here. Cato. Reminds me of Luke Cornett. He would do that all the time. He'd be guarding somebody like psyching off, like damn near like in the paint area. And we'd give it, the guy would get in the corner. He'd just like, ugh. Mobley tries again and he misses the 3. Well, I say, man, don't fall in love with shooting 3s. I mean, when there's a turnover, but a foul. Foul on Wade, I'm guessing. Yep. It's always a foul on Wade. He's got 4. And now Jaylen Tyson will enter for Wade. Keon returns for Mitchell. Richard will enter for White. And Tatum will exit for Shireman. So it's Hauser, Keita, Brown, Pritchard, Shireman for the Celtics. For 2 is good. Here's Harden. Kick out Ellis. Corner for Tyson for 3. Miss. Yep, here we go again. They're going to shoot themselves out of the game because these bum role players think that they're Ray Allen or Steph Curry. All they do is jack up 3s. Rebound by Brown. Pritchard passes it up. 3, good for Hauser. Yep, here we go. Shooting themselves out of the game again. Harden. Mobley. Jack up a 3. Brick. That one actually almost fell, though. And it goes out of bounds. It'll, I think, stay with the Cavs. All this team does is jack up 3s. They're doing a little bit better this quarter, though. But not much better. You got Mobley preferring to shoot 3s like he's freaking Al Horford. Then a Schroeder enters for Merrill. Here's Harden. Harden against Hauser. Drives up. Shot. I didn't even realize Mobley has 20 points. I didn't even realize. I was like, damn, Evan. Okay. See, I mean, at least Evan showed up. He's actually having a pretty good game. Aside from his horribly shot 3s. 72-55. Pull up. A brick. Rebounded by Mobley. Kick out. Nice pass inside. Mobley gets fouled. Cavs need to go on a run again. They're having a way better quarter, though. Way better quarter. Foul on Jaylen Brown. That's his fourth, but I believe they might be challenging. No challenge? It is a challenge. Yeah, they're going to challenge that. He kind of did grab his arm, though. Stop shooting threes. Yep, exactly. So all these guys do is shooting for threes. This love with the three ball is gonna get us out. They're gonna shoot themselves out of this game. Why the Browns will likely express interest in Mike Evans? Had the 401k. No, Evans would come in here and he would be the dog that this team would need. He's not coming here. He'll probably stay in Tampa. He'll stay in Tampa. Yeah. Yeah, let's be serious. He ain't coming here. I don't know why Mary Kay even wasted her time on that. They're not getting Mike Evans. I'm not even talking about him in my video because I know we're not even going to have a chance at him because he's probably not going to go anywhere. He's probably staying in Tampa. The fact that she would waste the time in writing that article is just hilarious to me. Connor Garland, that's great. Found out that a trade to the Blue Jackets was possible Thursday evening when the Canucks were in Chicago. All right, so the Celtics won the challenge. So Brown, I believe, is back to 3 fouls. Yeah, just a reminder tomorrow, legal tampering begins. So if you like NFL content creators, tomorrow is the best time of the year for you guys because content creators from all over the league will be pumping out videos like crazy, talking about rumors and such. Like me, I've been talking about rumors. Hopefully, there's some rumors to talk about. I'm not like a lot of those content creators that'll just jack out freaking garbage ass freaking slop. The stuff I talk about is from like the writers and stuff. I don't usually do a lot of, I think videos. Like I wish. This series that I've been doing is one of the only instances where I will talk about who I want. I don't usually talk about hypotheticals for the most part. All right, so they said Ellis lost the ball out of bounds. There's Mobley on the bench. 20 points for Evan. Really good game for him. Thomas Bryant is in for Mobley. Here's Brown. Kick out. Hauser for 3. And they're down 20 again. Just like that. They got it to within 12, and then they forgot how to play ball again. Because, of course, Harden. Floater in and out. Back come the Celtics. Sherman. Step back for three. Good again. 8-0 run for the Celtics, just like that. 23-point lead. And a turnover. They're falling apart again. This team literally should never play a 1 o'clock game ever again. Never again. Here's Brown. Drive. Corner, Pritchard, three. Of course he misses. Got the rebound, though. And here's Hauser, three. Timeout, Cavs. Down by 26. Wow. Yep. Good old Cavs. Good old Cavs. Good job, guys. Got it within 12. Had a great start. And then brick wall. This team just does not have it, man. They rely so heavily on the three ball. And once again, they shot themselves out of the game. Because they can't stop shooting threes. And then, of course, the Celtics, they make theirs. This is what happens. They make their threes. We can't make crap. Hey, Kenny, just keep shooting them, right? Eventually they'll fall. Eventually. Yeah, they'll start falling when the game's already over. Right? Oh, y'all should see my freaking hand. It's funny, though, because for those who have never had surgery before, when they go in to operate on whatever it is, they like put the surrounding area in like iodine to protect it, I guess. And your skin comes out orange. Yeah. So there's Jalen Brunson getting some shots up before they face the Lakers. No LeBron James in that game. He's out today, so that's tough. So it'll be Luka versus Brunson. Good old-fashioned matchup there. So see if the Cavs have a little bit of a response. At least make things interesting for the fourth quarter. Harden to Bryant, fires, hits the three. I already know they're probably not going to get it within 10, but at least make it interesting. I'll say 15. Get it in the teens, like the high teen, like the low teens, like 13, maybe a little bit around there. Three ball the other way is missed. It's like whenever we play the Celtics, they always have a game where they just absolutely singe the rims against us. You she mentioned on Twitter too. They were like, they had a cold shooting game. Was it last game? So of course they do this against us. They couldn't have a cold shooting night against us. No. It's like, it's illegal. I tell you, it's illegal. Then again, we have a horrible shooting game as well. He's saying for three, and hallelujah, he makes one. Now we won't stop shooting them now. James Harden, though, freaking 8 points. Having a stinker. Well, a lot of his misses are from the inside, too. He's shot some, outside ones, but he's also missed some inside shots, too. Pritchard out to Shireman for three. Good. Just leaving him open. Come on, guys. Damn. Remember when they were down 12? They actually had a chance to cut into like single digits. And then they just forgot how to play ball again. All the way. Pritchard. Three. Missed that one. But of course, it's rebounded by Hauser. Pritchard. And Keita with the dunk. Timeout Cavs. Down by 25. 1:59 to go in the third, down 25. They're actually not playing bad this quarter either. Just that they were already down in the dumps at the start of the quarter. They gained a little bit of ground and then went right back down. Because again, they shot themselves out of the quarter. The next Jack Golke is here. Damn. Chase Johnston from High Point. 0 for 4 from two-pointer inside the arc all year. 64 of 132 from three. It's literally Sam Merrill. He doesn't shoot inside the arc. He just does everything from outside. That's all he does. Garza returns, as does Hugo Gonzalez for the Celtics. Stranger Things has me wondering, in the 80s, did most kids have this freedom to just run around at all hours of the day of the night? No. Harden! Tough basket! No. TV stations had to remind their parents to check on their kids if they were home. Damn. 10 points for Harden. Hauser! He's feeling it. Misses the shot. Schroeder. Kick out. Mitchell for three. Good. Okay, they just need to get it somehow within 10 and they'll be feeling pretty good about themselves. But they can't because they can barely even get it to 15. If they can get it to 10, hey, we're feeling amazing. But that would involve a lot of things going right and a lot of things going right for us and wrong for them. And a block. Here's Harden. Brings it up. Harden against that Hugo. And he draws the foul. They're going to say on the floor. Foul's on Hugo Gonzalez. Hugo Gonzalez is second. And Derek White is ready to return. He's in for Hauser. Hugo Gonzalez. Hugo Gonzalez. Mitchell. Fires. Almost could have been fouled there if they weren't careful. Swiping like that on a 3-ball shooter, that's something you don't really want to be doing. Risk fouling him on a 4-point play, possibly. 3. He's just jacking him up. He's like, oh, I'm just feeling good today. Here's Schroeder. Cross court. Harden for 3. Good. 33-point third quarter. If they weren't shooting like garbage in the second quarter, they'd be in a good spot. No, they got to have the worst quarter in history. Oh, all right, here's White with a 10 on the clock. 3-second difference between shot and game clock. Drives. Oh, almost got tied up there. Misses a shot. Lost it. Ellis at the buzzer. Not even close. And after 3, the Cavs are actually somewhat hanging around. They're down 17. They were down 12 at one point in the third quarter. They looked like they could get it within single digits, and then they pooped themselves, and then they made a little small rally here. God, dog. My dog freaking walks out of my room and shakes the whole damn table with my TV on it. Man. Uh, hmm. Chat's saying, yeah, chat's been bumping today. We're bumping today. I'm thinking about going live tomorrow for Cavs and Sixers. Sixers are probably not going to have Embiid. We'll see. I don't think he'll be playing tomorrow. They might not have Maxey either. Honestly, I don't know if I want to stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might stream tomorrow. But man, if they don't have freaking Maxey, it's like, who the hell are they going to have tomorrow? I mean, maybe VJ Edgecombe, but he's even questionable. Who the hell are they going to have tomorrow? There's even Paul George is out. Like, damn. Bunch of nobodies. Legit. They might have a bunch of nobodies tomorrow. I know we're probably not going to have Mobley tomorrow. But Cavs are actually still on the fringe, like they're hanging around. Down by 17. They got it as close as 12, and then they forgot how to play basketball again. So Mobley's in for Harden. Merrill's in for Bryant. And Brown is in for Gonzalez. To be fair though, Evan Mobley, he's been solid today. I'm not mad at him. He's 20 points, 8 or 15 from the field, 8 rebounds. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, I will say. And they come back mid-play, freaking ESPN, and there's a foul and one for Mitchell. Come back mid-play. They're sleeping in the production truck right there. Yep. And one chance for Donovan Mitchell. And he misses the free throw, of course, because you can't make free throws, apparently. Schroeder against Pritchard. Here's Brown against Ellis. Brown, drive up, tough, and he gets the N1 on his own end. Fouls on Ellis. Coming up. And it's good. Quarters in these matchups are always insane between these two teams. Mitchell to Merrill for 3. And oh my God, he made one. Maybe that'll start something for him. That'd be cool. But we'll see. See if that leads to anything. Here's Pritchard. Garza. Brown, Garza, floater, good. Here's Schroeder. The hell kind of a shot was that? Dennis, what was that, bro? Like he was stuck between shooting it and passing it. He was going to shoot it, and he was like, I'm going to pass it. And Mobley didn't expect it. Because why would he? He thought he was going to shoot it. Freaking Schroeder. White, kick out to the corner. Garza to Brown. Garza, floater in and out. Brought down by Merrill. Gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell the other way. Mitchell drives up underneath and he's fouled. Go back to the line for two more. By the way, take a quick peek at Mitchell's stat line. 23 points. Pretty good game. 7 of 13. Fouls on Jaylen Brown. That's number 4. That's number 4 now. Now he's got number 4 fouls. So he's going to have to play nice now. Free throw good. One more coming up. Cavs have a tendency to make things very interesting. Free throw number 2 is good. Going into the second half of this quarter here, if they play their cards right. Meaning they got to get stops and make their baskets. Here's Brown. Brown against Mobley. Deep 3. That's way off. Rebounded. Clears it to Brown and a 24-second violation. They might be arguing that it maybe touched rim. Everyone's like, didn't it touch rim? Nope, Cavs ball. Let's see. Nah. It's hard to tell. No. I don't think so. It's a tell. You can't really see it for sure. Jaylen Tyson returns for Ellis. But yeah, now Jaylen Brown has to play nice because he only has 4. He has 4 fouls. Inside all the lines, Mobley with the dunk. Timeout, Celtics. Cavs down 13. Couldn't they be playing like this earlier, man? God, it pisses me off even more. And if they were doing this in the second quarter, man, they wouldn't be down this much. They'd be maybe tied or even leading. Who knows? No, they got to play the most unserious brand of basketball we've ever seen in the second quarter. Ugh. I said earlier, this team will play like garbage. Like they've never touched a basketball before for one quarter. And then all of a sudden, when they're down by 20, they remember, oh yeah, we're a professional basketball team. We can actually make baskets. Games like this against these two teams are always like this. Always. Games are always like this between these two. I mean, I remember there was a game, back in 2021, 22? I mean, that game was nuts. Like every time we play these guys, it's like an instant classic, especially in Cleveland. You could forget the game where Grant Williams was at the free throw line, chance to win it, and Mitchell was talking to him, and he was, I'm gonna make both. Ended up missing both free throws. Oh, that infamous game. Oh, Grant Williams. Oh boy. Cavs down 13. Let's see if they can keep it going. Mobley he's had a very good game though. He's got 22 points, 8 rebounds. Can't be mad at him. He's doing his thing. He's cooking. Him and Mitchell, they're cooking today. It's not really the starters that I'm pissed at. It's the role players. And he's trying to do his thing. It's tough. You know, his shot is not falling. He has these kind of games where his shot just does not fall. It's tough. But then you know there's going to be a game where everything for him is this Drano, like swish, swish, and he's got like 30 points. And it's like, oh my God, that's the Harden we know. It's tough because he's got a thumb injury on his right hand, and he has to use that to shoot. Like, you know, to hold the ball. I don't mean it's mainly the dribbling. That's probably his main issue. Dribbling and passing. But we got almost 17 games left after this? God, I can't believe it's almost playoff time already. Hey, if you're wondering about March Madness on this channel, because usually I'll do March Madness games, I might do a couple. I might wait until like the Elite Eight to really do them. But yeah, I'll be doing some games for sure, especially if Ohio State's in it. If Ohio State's in it, I'll be doing quite a few of those games. I'm not sure how they're going to be this year in the tournament, if they make it, which they should be in. But it's hard to say. So Nimius Keita has returned for the Celtics. 9:36 to go. Pull up, missed. Rebounded by Schroeder. Fires, misses. Rebounded by Tyson. Gets it out. Here's Mitchell setting him up. Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell sizing him up. Mitchell, step back three. Cavs down 10. 9 minutes to go. Merrill all over White. Here's Keita. Oh, watch out. Mitchell trying to go for the steal. Somehow he doesn't foul him. Why did he not foul him? 3. Shot clock violation. Did he not foul him? That is some masterful defense by Mitchell. Holy. Sorry for swearing. Cover your ears if you're a toddler. Holy shit. Sticking him with the cleanest defense I've ever seen. Didn't foul him at all. I was like, oh. I know most of the players on the Cavs would have fouled him in that situation. They would have fouled him out. Uh-oh, looks like Mitchell got hit in the face. Mobley, hook shot missed. Kicked out to, of course, goes to White. That was crazy how that defense went. Wow. Here's Brown. Brown. Corner 3. It's always the randoms. It's always the randoms. Goes up. No foul, surprisingly. It's weird, too. It's Harden, loses his infamous freaking whistle. If this was Houston, he would have been getting fouls like that all the time. The Hick brother. Here's Brown. Works inside. Over to blocked. Lost the ball. Got a tie up. Oh, a little extra stuff go. Oh. Uh-oh. Keita getting a little feisty, eh? Nimius Keita getting a little feisty now, eh? Come on, guys. Play nice. Play nice. Don't need no fisticuffs. Saw enough of that last night with the Blue Jackets. Freaking hand's starting to heal. There's a little hustle for the ball. Looks like Mitchell and Keita were going at it. And then they started getting handsy with each other. And Mitchell, he was walking off like, Keon Ellis is back in for Mitchell, and Jaylen Brown exits. Harden's out there. Got about 7:31 to go. Keita versus Tyson for the jump ball. If they lose this game, it's going to be because of that second quarter. The heck kind of a shot was that? That was interesting looking. Here's Tyson. Schroeder inside. Oh, that was too much of a laser pass. Turns it over. Yeah, if they lose, it's going to be because of that second quarter. They put themselves in too deep of a hole. But if they win, that just shows the resolve of this team. You can't deny that. They have one hell of a resolve. There's a miss, rebounded by Wade. They get it within 5. Watch out. Schroeder is right down the lane for 2. Sehr gut, ja. Das ist sehr gut. Love it. I love it. Oh, I like it. I love it. Step back. Tatum misses. Rebounded by Tyson. Here's Harden. Harden screen. Harden. Pass. Tyson for 3. Cavs have cut it to 8. The closest they've been in like 2 quarters. Kick out, leaving Pritchard open, and he makes him pay. We keep leaving these shooters open. That's what they do. They can't help themselves. They don't know how to guard shooters. And bounce back to the Celtics. Freaking Dennis Schroeder. Can we get Mitchell back in the game, please? And I think we're going to have a challenge. Yeah, we lose this game. It's mainly because of the second quarter. But the fact that we're not down 20 or plus right now, it just shows how this team keeps fighting. They can be interested still. Like, they're going to keep fighting. Stop putting yourselves in such deep holes, man. My God. Like, it takes a lot of energy to come back, man, because you got to play good defense, and you got to make shots. It's a lot of pressure. And then by the time you get, let's say, the Cavs cut it to a 1 possession lead, right? Do you have the energy to get over that hump? The debilitating thing is you get it down within a 1 possession game, and then you can't get a stop. It's like you're on a hamster wheel. You're chasing that lead because you can't get a stop. Can't get a stop. So yeah, the Cavs are going to challenge. We'll see how it goes. But my hand's got this orange stuff on it from my surgery, and it's starting to peel. Dude, you should have seen the wrist. I saw it when they put this cast on. I was like, oh my God. Well, one, it's not as bloated because, the swelling went down, which that's good. And the scar is right here. Yeah. So that's tough. Yeah, for those wondering what happened, I had a distal radius fracture, which is right here. Whole bone was kind of chipped off to the side. So had to get a plate and some screws put in, and it realigned it. I think in 2 weeks I'll be getting this cast off around. Hopefully I'll be getting it off. And yeah, we'll be good to go, hopefully. Probably have to do some therapy or do some stuff to get it going. But hopefully by the summertime I'll be a full go with the wrist again. Hey, not don't think, you freaking sicko. Don't think like that. Not talking about that, sicko. I know what you're thinking. Oh, I don't. Just like I'm sure there are sickos out there that are like, how did you hurt your wrist? Oh, for real? I actually fell on some ice because I'm an idiot. Really an idiot. I didn't see the ice there. Duh. It was hidden under a layer of snow. Yeah. I stepped on the snow patch, not thinking about the ice possibly being underneath, and I slipped and down I went. I landed on my wrist and I knew immediately. I was like, nah. Oh no. Oh no. So Cavs actually won the challenge and we have a foul on Keita. Merrill returns for Ellis. Good call by Schroeder calling for the challenge. Shireman will exit. Got a lot of game left. 5 minutes is a long time in basketball. I've seen the Cavs blow leads and get lead and come back in 5 minutes spans. You'd be amazed at how quickly a team can cover a lead in 5 minutes. So Keon Ellis is back in for Schroeder. Hauser returns for Shireman. Here's Harden. Drives inside. Over to Wade. Up with the left and good. Cavs are down 9. To see Dean Wade actually contribute a little bit more too. Here's Tatum. Drives. The heck was that pass? It's like something you see in 2K. And he misses the shot. Goes back to Tatum. Draws the foul. That's 5 on Wade. I'm telling you, I said this a few streams ago. Whenever the opponent gets an offensive board, you can almost count on there being a foul in there as well. This team cannot get multiple stops off of offensive boards. I mean, they can. It just doesn't happen often. First free throw. Missed it. Mitchell returns for Ellis. Hauser going to exit. Even if the Cavs lose, I mean, this is a pretty damn good effort. Just wish that second quarter didn't go like that, man. Pisses me off. It would have been so different if that second quarter didn't go like that. If they actually had a competent offense in the second quarter. Free throw number 2 is good. Splits the pair. Brown is in for Hauser. So you got Tatum, Keita, White, Brown, Pritchard for the Celtics. Harden, Mitchell, Wade, Tyson, and Merrill for the Cavs. So no big guys. It's interesting. Mitchell, pull up. It's good. Mitchell's doing this thing. Got 4:56 to go. Question is, can they get a stop? Here's Pritchard. Turnaround jumper. Good. Now, see, now they're not going to miss. See? That's what happens. When they actually do miss, you don't take advantage. And then when you start hitting, they won't miss either. Wade drives. Backs out of there. Gives it to Harden. Harden against White. 4:18 to go. Harden. Over to Wade. Fires and a shot clock. Why are we giving it to bum-ass Dean Wade? It's these bum role players that be taking these shots late in games. Happens, I think, almost every game now. Second quarter sticks out like a damn sore thumb right now, literally. The other 3 quarters, they're playing really well. That freaking second quarter. Because they couldn't hit a damn thing. Because all they did was jack up threes. And they missed almost every single one of them. Pull up, good. See, now the Celtics ain't going to miss. Now they're not going to miss. They had our chance. We had our chance. Now they're not going to miss. Mitchell. Floater. No. Trying to draw a foul. Nothing called. Tatum. Goes up. Got it. Interesting not having Mobley out there. Right? Or he is out there. Okay. I'm tripping. I was gonna say, I thought out there. Yeah, he's out there. Duh. 104.90. Ooh. Merrill takes a spill, but gets right back up. Mitchell, Tyson, kick out, Harden, for three. Good. 2:54 to go. They would have been doing this in the freaking second quarter. God, this would have been a banger game. No, they dig themselves in a ginormous hole and they spend the rest of the game trying to get back into it. Oh, this team is unserious, dude. I tell you. They did this to themselves. They did this to themselves. Merrill with a foul. Got about 2:41 to go. Tatum fires. No. Rebound. Bounces over to Merrill, who Harden up ahead. Touchdown pass to Mobley. Holy crap. Didn't even see Mobley down there. Touchdown pass. Kevin Love would be proud. It looks like a three-quarter court lob from Harden. I don't know if he intended to do that or not. Drive, kick out, Tatum, open three. Good. Here's Harden. Fires, and he's fouled. Is that a 3-point foul? The Cavs, they're going to make it interesting. That's number 5 on Brown. You know the Cavs are going to make it interesting. They have to. It's like a rule. They may not win, but it'll be interesting. Yeah, we're probably going to lose, but it'll be fun. They always got to make it close. They make it respectable. It's just, again, that freaking second quarter. Got it. If they played like this, they'd have been in the game. Heck, they might be winning. No, they forget how to play basketball. And this is what happens. You spend the rest of the game chasing them down, and then you can't take advantage of their misses either. So he makes all three. 107.98, 150 to go. They cannot afford any more Celtic makes. Here's Brown. Drives. Tipped out of bounds. Cavs ball. I'm telling you, they're going to make it interesting. Cavs will bring it back. Minute 30 to go. Down 9. It's like a rule. They always got to make it interesting. Tyson, here's Harden. Harden drives. Kick out. Tyson. He'll drive. Kick out. Harden. Corner. That's an air ball. Probably could have chose a better shot. About a minute to go. 1 minute to go. Here's Brown. Drives, step back, pull up 2. No, at the buzzer. Shot clock buzzer. Mitchell with the rebound. Hell, Mitchell. Why jack that up? This game's over. This game's over. They came back. They got it within single digits, but again, couldn't get closer. Because that's second quarter, man. Again, 10 points in the entire quarter. Mauser comes in for Keita as Cavs fans make their way to the exit. Hopefully the NBA never doesn't schedule us for a 1 o'clock playoff game. This game doesn't even deserve to be a 1 o'clock. This game deserves to be like a night game. Heck, give me this game over freaking Houston, San Antonio, or even 3:30. But I get it. You don't want to have the Lakers playing at 9 a.m. But still, I mean, have us at 3:30 and have them late night. That'd be fun. Oh well, it is what it is. Dennis Schroeder slapped the ref's hand off him. That's funny. Oh, Dennis. Oh, Dennis. But I'll be live tomorrow for Cavs and Sixers. We'll see who plays for Philly. They have quite a few injuries, so we'll see. Free throw's good. Three ball missed. Yeah, the Cavs go ice cold at the end of games, of course. Deep three. Brick. How fitting. Game ends just like the second quarter. Bricks. Bricks aplenty. Yeah, no rest for the weary now. They'll play tomorrow. Gotta bounce back big time tomorrow. Especially if you're facing a freaking Sixers team with no Maxey, Harden, no Maxey, George, or Embiid. There's a miss. And that's gonna wrap it up. Cavs fall 109-98 to the Celtics, and they actually lose the season series 3-0. Overall, I mean, 3 of the 4 quarters, the Cavs look good. In fact, they actually did really well in the second half. But again, that second quarter, ugliest quarter of the year by far. 10 points. They dug themselves in too deep of a hole, and they couldn't get out of it, especially against the team led by Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. The Celtics tried to help us get back into it, but we just wouldn't take advantage. Just couldn't do it. So with that being said, let's go through the box score. And then I'm going to head on out and get to work on my 5 more free agent target video, which will be out later today. That'll be a fun one. So box score for the Celtics. 23 for Jaylen Brown, 20 for Tatum, 15 for Hauser, 6 for White, 4 for Queta. Off the bench, 18 for Pritchard, 16 for Shireman, and 7 for Garza. Overall, 37 of 84 from the field, 44%. 15 of 38 from 3, 39%. And 20 of 22 from the line, 91%. 49 rebounds. Queta had 11. That's crazy. 49 rebounds, 25 assists, 11 turnovers. There's no blocks, and 2 steals with 20 fouls. For the Cavs, James Harden, double-double. Good stuff. Yeah, no, good stuff. And no turnovers. Even better. But 30 points for Donovan Mitchell. Had a fantastic game for his part. 24 for Mobley and 19 for Harden. So you can't blame those guys. I am not mad at all at those 3. They balled out. If it was up to them, we win this game. It's the guys around them. The role players. You look at the Celtics. Look at their role players. Sam Hauser, 15. Taylor Shireman, 16. Pritchard, 18. Our role players. Dean Wade, 7. Merrill, 5. Jalen Tyson had 8. Schroeder had 2. Bryant had 3. 12, 20, 25 points from our entire role-playing unit. Pritchard himself had 18. Pritchard almost outscored our entire role-playing unit. Our bench had 13 points. Shireman outscored our entire bench. He played 26 minutes. Pritchard played 35 minutes, and Luka Garza played 12. Yeah, this team has to check themselves when it comes to their gameplay, because they ain't going to win games doing that. Jacking up threes. It's going to be games where everything falls, and then you blow out a team by 30. Because when you're shooting the lights out like we wanted to, no team's going to beat you doing that. But, yeah, I mean, 30 for Mitchell, 24 for Mobley, 19 for Harden. Can't be mad at them. They balled. Harden didn't play his best, but he still had 19. Still looked good. 7 for Wade, 5 for Merrill, 8 for Tyson, 3 for Bryant, 2 for Schroeder. Overall, 35 of 86 from the field, 41%. 13 of 45 from 3, 29%. And 15 of 21 from the free throw line, 71%. Too many missed free throws again. 42 rebounds, 23 assists, 7 turnovers though. 5 steals and 6 blocks. Hey, yo, 3 from Mobley and 2 from Mitchell. No. And then 19 fouls. So not really that bad. It's just that second quarter. They couldn't make crap. 2 for 22 from 3 in the first half. That'll kill you. Doesn't matter who you are. You can't score 10 points in a quarter, especially when you give up 21. I mean, they did really well in the second half. They actually won the third, and fourth quarters. But that second quarter deficit put them in a hole, and they couldn't climb out of it. They got close. They really got close, but they just couldn't climb over the hump. Couldn't do it. They really tried to. They really did. Just too many bad shots. Then the Celtics wouldn't miss. So that's going to wrap it up for this. Shout out, as always, to everybody who came through in the chat today. At least, I can spend the rest of my day chilling. I'll have my 5 final free agent targets for the Browns video out later on. So keep an eye out for that. Shout out to William, Jonathan, of course, Rays. You got Beast Grills. The mods, of course. Shout out to Jackie and Isaac. My guy, Parks. Legend on the YouTube space. Hope he's doing well. Of course, Tribe pops in every once in a while. And shout out to Fox. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. It sucks, but we'll be right back at it tomorrow against the Sixers. I'll be live. Hope to see you guys there. Best part about tomorrow's game is it's a night game. 7 o'clock. I'll be live. Should be a good one. We'll see if Maxey plays tomorrow. Let me see if there's an update for it yet. Just to be sure. Because honestly, I thought if he wasn't going to play, I'm not going to stream it. But I'll stream it. But I'll definitely stream that game. But yeah, of course, with legal tampering starting tomorrow at noon, if any rumors come out, I'll do a video for it. I'm talking legit rumors from any of the from any good sources. I'm not talking about fan accounts that be tweeting stuff, because they're all out there. I'm talking if Schefter or Rappaport, or if any of the beat writers say something legit, I'll make a video. Now, I will talk a little bit about the Mike Evans thing, because it is crazy. Mary Kay, you trying to start something with me like that? Saying the Browns could be interested in Mike Evans? If we are on Mike Evans, I mean, that's just, we'll pay you a lot of money. That's the only reason why he'd come here. For the money and for the volume of targets he would get. Because let me tell you, he would get a ton of targets here. And he'd probably score a lot of touchdowns too. So Maxey right now is a game time decision. They haven't said if he's out. But Joel Embiid is out. So that's tough. Too bad we don't have Jared Allen. But they do have Andre Drummond. And Bona, too. Cavs won the first 3 meetings. So tomorrow's the last meeting of the year between the two teams. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out. And again, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell. And I'll be live for Cavs and Sixers tomorrow in Cleveland. Season finale, series finale against them. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. Bounce back tomorrow. I'm out. Bye-bye. No. No, no, no.